I've been reading Harry Potter and other Harry Potter related things lately, and also the last DVD ever comes out on Friday, so it's a good day to talk about Harry Potter. While I know it's not over in the Harry Potter fandom, I'm sure they're going to remake the movies at some point, and there will be re-releases because they're putting the movies in like a vault type thing the way Disney does it. I am still probably going to be listening to End of an Era this entire week and crying. There was an exciting piece of Harry Potter news last week, and in case you haven't heard it, I will tell you that they are opening more Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter. I am particularly excited about this because I'm pretty sure they're going to bring one to California, because why wouldn't they? We already have Universal Studios, and it's a big tourist destination, California, and as far as I know, our Universal Studios kind of sucks. I've never been there, I don't know, but people would probably go there if they put the Wizarding World there. I'm definitely gonna freak out if they put it there. That would be awesome. My Disneyland trips would be forever changed. I really hope that when they make more Harry Potter parks, they make them bigger, because the Florida one is way too crowded. I'm not a fan of waiting for an hour to get into a shop where I can't even afford anything because it's all ridiculously overpriced. And it would be cool to have more than 3 rides. I know I'm not the only one pulling for a Gringotts ride. But really, I would just be happy with Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey, because that's probably my favorite ride that I've ever been on. That is a fantastic ride. On to more book-related things. You may or may not remember that I left my Harry Potter reread off with Order of the Phoenix. I had a lot of other things that I wanted to read, and I needed to read shorter books so that I could catch up more with the challenge quicker. But now I've gotten back into my reread, and I am reading Half-Blood Prince. The day after I had read the first chapter, I went to a friend's house and she had this just sitting around. If you can't tell, this is the audiobook for Half-Blood Prince. And she and the rest of her family are always talking about how awesome the audiobooks for Harry Potter are, and just audiobooks in general, and I've never listened to an audiobook for anything, let alone Harry Potter. So it's pretty cool that they happen to have the audiobook of the book that I was reading just sitting out. I've been reading along as he reads it because it would have felt like cheating otherwise. Also, I just listen better if I'm reading along. I'm about a third of the way through it and I'm really enjoying it, except for sometimes the way he does Hermione really bothers me, and some of the other women, but mostly Hermione. He just makes her sound incredibly prissy at times. Other than that, I'm enjoying it. It's a different Harry Potter experience. Last week I finished a book that I had started in July and then I guess forgot about. I don't know, I'm not really sure why I didn't finish it, but it was Harry a History. This book talks a lot about the fandom, so I wasn't really sure if I would be into it because I didn't really know about the fandom until like last year when I got into YouTube. Despite that, I enjoyed the heck out of this book. Melissa Anelli's journey through Harry Potter is incredible, and she makes it so fun to read about, and it sparked a lot of memories about reading the books for the first time. It had some really interesting things about Jo that I didn't know, and the series in general, and it was even a little bit emotional, but that's probably just because I'm intensely in love with Harry Potter. There's one more thing I want to talk to you about today, and that is Dear Mr. Potter. For those of you who don't know, this is basically a project of a bunch of different people who have been inspired by Harry Potter. People wrote in letters to Harry about how much he meant to them, and some of these letters are incredibly, incredibly moving. If Harry Potter has had any kind of positive influence on your life, I highly, highly recommend this book. It's like $20, and I didn't really know if it would be worth that much when I got it, but I had like a credit in my PayPal account, so I went for it. But it looks like this inside. It's all full color and beautiful. There's pictures and fan art, and it's really seriously one of the most beautiful books I've ever had in my hand. That sounds really cheesy, but I'm serious. These are only available for a limited time until they run out through the HPA website, so if you haven't gotten it, I highly, highly recommend that you get it. I haven't been paid to say that or anything. I just really, really like this project. Stella, I'll see you on Wednesday.